Steve Poplar, when are we going to see pictures? When are we going to see pictures? Pictures. Show us pictures. What did the wedding look like? Well, friends, in this video, we are going to show you pictures of the wedding. All right, so it's been a long time coming. We're still going to get the official video out from the videographer. I was a little busy on my wedding day, so I wasn't taking too many pictures and I wasn't taking any videos. So we're going to walk through some of the pictures of kind of what happened on the wedding day, and I'm going to walk you through a little bit of kind of what's been going on in my life just recently. Good stuff. So if you're looking for something uplifting this Thanksgiving Day weekend, have I got one for you today. Let's hop into some of the pictures. Wow, look at that naive young couple. A few months ago, they did not know what they were getting themselves into. Now they are a married couple. She's got 2 more rings on her fingers, and she is now a married woman. So this is a little bit of the story about how this happy couple back in August is now the Mr. and Mrs. Poplar, and super, super happy. So we got married, right? And first things first is, a lot of people are kind of like, how did this happen? Steve, did you get baited? Did you, I get that some of you are concerned about me, for sure. And, with people moving overseas and making big life changes, sometimes it's healthy to ask some questions. But as I like to say, every guy needs to find a woman that looks at him like that. Right? She absolutely adores me, and I absolutely adore her, and it is a great match. We both feel like the luckiest people on the planet. We truly chose each other because of our spiritual compatibility, our life direction, and just things have flown from there. It's amazing what gratitude can do for you, right? All right, so we got married. Right, we got our rings, we got our wedding rings, we got our engagement ring right there. Her finger is significantly smaller than mine, so I think that's normally the case, though, isn't it? Anyway, we had a beautiful wedding. She is primarily not an English speaker, but her English is fantastic. So that isn't really a problem. I haven't really learned too much of her language, but I need to kind of continue working on that. But we have great communication and everything. So we had the dress, we had the rings, we had the Bible that we were going to pledge to, the coins, all that. But of course, we needed the girl. There is the girl, Mrs. Presley Poplar now. Fantastic woman and beautiful to boot, right? There's her beautiful dress that she's got put on. She's surrounded by her friends who absolutely support her and we're just so thrilled for her and excited for her to be getting married, and very, very happy for her. And, when you see somebody surrounded by so many friends and beloved by all, it's always a good sign. At least it usually is, right? But we had a great photographer, and he did a great job, and had some. Her family, of course, is awesome too. That's her little brother there, who was one of my groomsmen, and my family flew out to come be a part of this. My brother came out to be my best man, and my father and my mother flew out to the Philippines to be there as well for the wedding. And I know it. If you're thinking like this wedding looks like it went all out, we kind of did. We kind of did go all out. But the thing is, in the Philippines, going all out is like having a very small conservative wedding in the U.S. So I set a budget, and we apparently, with that budget, we were basically able to get all of the bells and whistles. And so we had a fantastic thing. That's her mother and father. Wonderful people there, people of God, and just raised a wonderful daughter And we had help from lots of friends, many friends. I was worried that we were going to have too many people in the wedding party. And just because 20% of the people in the room happened to be somehow involved in the wedding, all somehow worked out, though. I had my groomsmen with me, and my best man, my brother. He had my back the whole day long. She had her bridesmaids and her maid of honor getting her back and making sure that she was all ready to go. And everyone was, of course, super excited for the whole thing. So we had a pretty big wedding party, about as big as you can get with any of the packages that they do over there. Otherwise, we wouldn't have had matching dresses and matching outfits. So, of course, the girl, you want to see Mrs. Presley in her dress, beautiful gown. When you cut corners, it's, things like renting a dress instead of buying a dress. In the United States, most people buy their dresses. In the Philippines, pretty much everybody rents their dresses. So basically all the outfits that we were wearing were all rented and part of packages, and it was actually quite affordable because she's not the first and she won't be the last in that dress. It's a beautiful, beautiful dress, though. So, we had a great facility that we were at, and it was wonderful. So, our pastor, our current pastor, and going forward, was able to officiate our wedding. And of course, we had lots of extended family with small kids that were involved in bringing the rings and bringing the Bible and doing the presentation of this and that. So many people involved in the wedding. It was wonderful. We were supposed to be outside, but there was a typhoon and ended up getting stuck inside. But as you can see, it was gorgeous inside. The decorator did a fantastic job, and everyone was just super grateful to be there, and it was beautiful. And who cares where it was? The only real important thing was the girl looking at me like that. So Mrs. Presley and I just so much in love, and just a wonderful, wonderful moment, and a moment in our lives. And you can see it was a pretty fairly big occasion. I think we had 115 or something like that, or 120 people. It was kind of what we ran for the wedding. And like I said, the decorator did a fantastic job making it look wonderful. And it was amazing, too. I remember talking to Presley about it, and she said she talked to the decorator and said, "I trust you, for you to make it look wonderful." And she gave him the color, the theme of the wedding, maroon, and beyond that, let the decorator kind of go wild on that, and they did a fantastic, spectacular job with that. So, and we managed to get married, so it must have worked, right? You don't have to micromanage everything, right? You just have to manage the things that you really care about, who's going to be there, and who's going to be spending that day with you, and who's going to be involved in it. Those are the important questions, not so much what decoration's going to go where and all that kind of stuff like that, right? I don't know. Everyone's wedding is their wedding, so they can do whatever they want. But I was just appreciative of having a bride who was focused in on the people and focused in on, just having the right people involved, and having so many of her friends and family members participating in the wedding. Therefore, she could have the important people in her life there. And I was able to get some of the most important people in my life over there as well. We had some traditions that were a little unfamiliar to me, but very rooted in biblical teaching, and we had a very Protestant, kind of Baptist wedding, So it wasn't a Catholic wedding, even though I guess the Catholic influences on the country have some sway or some of this stuff, some influence comes over from the Catholic type of influence. But we got married. We said our vows, and we came out Mr. and Mrs. Poplar. So that's what really matters there. Our pastor officiating and sharing about what the meaning of marriage is, and as opposed to what culture teaches. Her parents, my parents, they're behind us, and being a part of our wedding was a big blessing. Those were my parents, in case you're wondering which of those parents were mine. My mom and dad, right there. So wonderful. And then, like I said, we had three flower girls, and then we had the ring bearer and the Bible bearer, and the other one I think brought the coins. There's a ceremony inside the Filipino wedding where he gives her 10 coins. Doesn't matter what denomination they are. It's just more of it's a symbol. His promise to provide for her, and she receives them, and she receives the promise, and that's a part of the tradition. And then the cords, and you saw the veil, and some of these different traditions, as well as the Bible and everything. We actually had a official wedding a few days before, which was the one that really got messed up, because that was before a magistrate. We wanted to get an official magistrate wedding done, and so that was the one that got canceled because of the typhoon, and we had to reschedule it, and it was a whole big mess. But it was amazing how that judge, how Christian of a wedding that was, how he made us swear on the Bible to make the Bible a part of our lives and our family's life. It was just like, that's kind of interesting coming from a random judge that was selected, So that was exciting to see. And we got our rings on, and or the Mr. and Mrs. And so that was a few weeks ago, and since then we've been enjoying each other, and enjoying being married, and seeing each other every day. She not having to go home at night to go back to her parents, but rather able to stay over, and just doing things right. And that was just a huge blessing to us. But then, of course, we went on honeymoon, and have some pictures of that too. But before we did, that's where we had our wedding. It was this resort. It looked great, great for the pictures and everything like that. Very nice place. You can see people swimming in the pool back there. But we had our groomsmen supporting us, and for the most part, there were some shenanigans, not too much, but a few. And we had the bridesmaids and the maid of honor helping. And of course, that's one of my favorite pictures right there, of course, because it's a fun one. Anyway, as they say in the Philippines, it's waki-waki. So have I been under a rock since then? I've been continuing to make videos, of course, but you've seen me in our travels. We went to where all the Filipino couples can go if they have the means to do so, and that is to Boracay, which is a kind of a resort paradise. It's a very built-up island that has white sandy beaches, just tons of white sandy beaches, and it's become like the place that everyone in the Philippines goes. They have to go out there and get their pictures taken at sunset, and we did all that stuff, and had a fantastic time. Went and saw the arch, which is the needle, I think it is, or something like that. I forget what it's exactly called. We went and saw the arch, rock arch, and drank out of our coconut and together. And really what it all comes down to is that I found a life partner that is compatible with me. Our life goals are aligned together, and I know a lot of people are kind of wondering still about the whole going to the Philippines thing, and that's absolutely understandable. But we have ministry work to get done in the Philippines, so we went to Boracay. We went out and we did some scuba diving, of course. We went out and did an afternoon of scuba diving, and we loved it. We also went parasailing. I did not love that, but it's all about just finding your special someone that you can go through life with, that you can share life with, because going through life alone is it's not all it's cracked up to be. And I know a lot of you guys are alone. A lot of you guys either had a significant other that is not with you anymore, or there was problems that happened in the relationship, or things didn't go the way you had hoped, or some of you just never found that person that you could share life with. And it's my heart goes out to you as well. But I just wanted to kind of share my story and kind of what's happening here, and kind of why I'm here, and make sure you guys kind of see some pictures of Presley and me, and kind of so you can kind of know what's going on with me. So we'll continue going on with the Poplar report. We'll continue on with our updates and everything, but I wanted to give you a personal update because the video hasn't come back yet, and we're still kind of waiting for that to process. They're editing it, I guess. So hopefully I'll be able to get enough clips out of that I can show you a bunch of clips out of that when the time comes. But now you've seen a bunch of the pictures, and you have a little bit of an inkling of what our wedding was like, and what the lead up to our wedding was, and how things have been going since. All right, friends, thanks so much for joining with us today, and I will see you guys again tomorrow morning. Steve Poplar of the Poplar Report out.